came in with a motherfucker pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop.
Yo, what's up everyone, it's Blue Nova and I'm back with a new tutorial on how to get vocal quality like Lil GotIt and Lil Keed and pretty much a lot of artists similar to Young Thug's vocal sound. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon so that you're notified every time there's a new video. The preset will also be available for everyone to get. Just head to bluenovabeats.com, go to the store, click on the vocal presets tab, and the vocal preset will be right there. So what I'm doing is mixing this vocal take with Waves plugins. So right here, just the auto tune, which is just correcting the vocal. So what I have is just the key being on E and then the scale being on minor. For Lil Keed and Lil GotIt, they have a decent amount of auto-tune on their vocals, so kind of keep that in mind whenever you're using any type of auto-tune plugin. For the Ad-Lib, I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to focus on the lead vocal for now, and let's turn off all these other effects as well. So the first thing we have is just the vocals. We're going to play the vocals without any effects. It's just going to have the auto-tune applied just to correct it. So this is what it sounds like.
I done came in with a motherfucker pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucker fly. Boy, that's on soul, you can see the way I rock. Diamonds on my neck, that karate cha-cha. Diamonds ain't real, boy, what the hell you buy?
So that's pretty much how the raw vocal will sound like. Now moving into the first thing, which is going to be compressor. What we're using is an R compressor by Waves. So what I have is the ratio set at 2.10. For most vocals, I usually kind of keep it to around 2 to 3 as far as the ratio goes. The attack, I pretty much have it fast because I want the compressor to clamp onto the vocals fast. As far as the release, I'll always have a very short release and attack time for both of those. So 60 is where I find it as a good spot. For the threshold, I put it down to around -9.6. I'm just getting to where it's hitting the lowest meter of the vocal, and you're going to see that right now.
Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucker fly. Boy, that's on soul, you can see the way I rock.
After that, we're using another compressor. What I love is the RVOS because the RVOS kind of gives the vocals that fullness that it needs. So right here, I have the compressor going down to around -15.1. My gain, I'm bringing it down to -12 because I wanted to have some space and some headroom within the vocal. So that's all I'm doing for it right here.
I done came in with a motherfucker pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucker fly.
The next thing we have is going to be an F6 RTA by Waves. What I'm doing is just having some dynamic EQing going on, and what that means is having the EQ knobs and the Qs for the EQ dipping down when certain peaks are hitting. So you're gonna see that happening right now.
I done came in with a motherfucker pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucker fly.
You can see in these certain regions where the vocals are peaking in those frequency ranges, I'm having the dynamic EQ going in and dropping down whenever it's pushing past that threshold level. So going through it right here on the first band, I have it set to around 207. That's just taking, pushing down those peaks whenever it's coming through. On the second one, I have it around 239. Have another one on the third, pushing it down to around like, not pushing it down, but the frequency set to around 424. And also another one on the fourth one, which is at 552. So those are some areas that I found that needs to be taken out. As far as the high end, I'm boosting that up to around 9 decibels, just getting that clarity out. And also boosting that around the 8,000 region. So it's just getting that good clarity in the vocal. And for the next thing, I have another EQ coming in. Now what I'm doing right here, just putting a little bit more of the EQ on the second knob right here. We're pushing that frequency down a little bit around the 212 area, just so that it's not getting that boxiness sound in the low end.
I done came in with a motherfucker pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucker fly. Boy,
So after that, I added another, it's pretty much an exciter for the vocals. It's called a Vitamin Stereo by Waves. This is a must-have plugin for anybody who's engineering vocals. It kind of just helps bring in the heightened clarity or some warmth within the vocals. So right here, as you can see, I'm boosting that up so that it's mixing well and sounding very similar to Lil GotIt and Lil Keed. So this is what it sounds like.
I done came in with a motherfucking pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucking fly.
Then after that, we're using an L1 stereo.
I done came in with a motherfucking pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucking fly.
So with that, you can hear that there's a lot of sibilance coming in within the vocal. So I'm using a de-esser, mono by waves, and all I'm doing is just bringing down the threshold to where it's hitting the lowest part so that it's taking care of those hard S's and T's coming through.
Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucking fly. Boy, that's on soul, you can see the way I rock. Diamonds on my neck, that karate cha-cha. Diamonds ain't real, boy, what the hell you buy?
After that, I'm adding an H delay. I know it's that Lil GotIt and Lil Keed, they usually have some type of delay coming in their vocals. So I have a H delay using that to really just emphasize some wideness and delay into the vocal.
I done came in with a motherfucking pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucking fly. Boy, that's on soul, you can see the way I rock. Diamonds on my neck, that karate cha-cha. Diamonds ain't real, boy, what the hell you buy?
And the very last thing, just adding a R-verb to the vocals.
I done came in with a motherfucking pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucking fly. Boy, that's on soul, you can see the way I rock. Diamonds on my neck, that karate cha-cha. Diamonds ain't real, boy, what the hell you buy?
So that's pretty much it as far as the lead vocal. Now moving to the ad-libs, which is a major part of their sound and style, especially Lil Keed. His ad-libs usually are pretty crazy. So what we're gonna do is focus on this plugin right here. It's called the Metaflanger. And what this is doing, just adding some wideness to the vocal and spreading the vocals out a little bit left and right, and just adding that wideness chorus sound to the vocal. We're not overdoing it because the mix level is set to around 10. And make sure for the modulation, you can turn that off, because what that is gonna do is gonna pan your vocals left and right. For now, for this vocal take, I just have it set on stop. And this is what the ad-libs will sound like. Let's go ahead and mute the lead vocal and play the ad-libs by itself. And with that, you can see the auto-tune is applied and routed to these effects.
Hey, motherfucking Bob, I'm hot.
Little baby.
I cop, poured on the rocks. Fuck flop, on a rock. I done came in with a motherfucking pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucking fly. Boy, that's on soul, you can see the way I rock. Diamonds on my neck, that karate cha-cha. Diamonds ain't real, boy, what the hell you got?
So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I did in order to get the style of Lil GotIt and Lil Keed. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and put a thumbs up. This tutorial was actually an original piece. The beat will also be available on the store as well. So if you like the beat itself, you can also get it. If you have any suggestions, put in the comment section. If you need your song engineered, just go to bluenovabeats.com, go to the contact form on the very bottom of the page, send me a message there, and I'll try to answer as fast as possible. But aside from that, I'll catch you guys on the next video.
I done came in with a motherfucking pop. Hey, young Nova, I'm hot. Told you if you want it, I get it, I cop. Don Julio, I'm poured on the rocks. I'ma get lit till motherfucking fly. Boy, that's on soul, you can see the way I rock. Diamonds on my neck, that karate cha-cha. Diamonds ain't real, boy, what the hell you got?